Good evening, Atlantic City. My name is John Varello, and I'm the president of Local 198, and we represent all the professional firefighters here in Atlantic City. And tomorrow, Tuesday, June 8th, is a very important day in the city of Atlantic City as we'll select a new mayor to lead us over the next 4 years. This is a primary, but a very important primary, the Democratic primary. And my friend, Tom Foley, is running in column C, the true Democrat. I've known Tom for a long time, and my organization chose to remain neutral up until about a week ago. What changed that was a document that the mayor sent that concerned the public employees in Atlantic City, our bargaining rights, civil service, and how we're disciplined. As you know, we're under a Municipal Stabilization Act. In 2016, the city was taken over by the state of New Jersey. And the fire department, we fought for years for this town. In court, on the streets, and in the halls of Trenton. We met with the Assembly Speaker. We were able to negotiate a deal, extend the takeover so that Don Guardian could put together a plan to possibly save the city. Ultimately, the town was taken over. And in 2017, the workforce in Atlantic City took the brunt. A law firm came in at $7 million. Pay cuts, we worked more hours, equipment was not replaced, our buildings crumbled, no promotions, our organizations at Public Works, City Hall, police, fire, everywhere, were falling apart. We fought until this day to restore those rights that we fought and people previously fought so hard for us to have, so that we could have fair promotions, fair hiring, so that we could be disciplined fairly, and that we could negotiate contracts. Earlier this month, we were successful moving a bill through the Assembly, A995, that would restore and make changes to the current takeover legislation that would take place in 2022. I was not aware at the time, but an email was sent to Assembly in Mazzeo by the current mayor, Mayor Smalls, who rejected and wanted to make changes to revert back to the original takeover language. That's problematic for two reasons. The first is he did not even address the concerns that the residents should have, your right to initiative and referendum. City council setting agenda, and the powers that local government should normally have but were taken away under MSRA. Instead, he chose to only focus on what the employees fought to have returned. Now, my good friend Tom, as a former battalion chief with the Atlantic City Fire Department, a union president, and also OEM director, fought since 1980s so that we could have these benefits in our contract. Tom's father died in the line of duty serving this community. Tom himself was injured, battling a fire in the city, protecting the residents and the taxpayers. Tom came back, retired, in order to fight and serve the Atlantic City residents again. When I was blindsided by an email that was sent to the Assemblyman on May 25th, 2021, from the mayor, who wanted to take away the rights that we fought so hard to lobby to have put back in the MSRA. On April 27th, the mayor was invited to speak with all the unions, to sit down and hear our concerns. He never showed up, he never took our phone call, he never responded to our email, only to then write a letter a month later asking that everything that we were fighting to have put back into MSRA be removed, extending the original takeover bill for 4 more years. He did not fight the initiative and referendum. He did not fight for the right for the council to have the right to set the agenda, to give the local power back to the local government. He instead was working with North Jersey interests in order to extend the bill for another 4 years to have full control over Atlantic City. And that was completely unacceptable. So we were forced and into a position that have to come out and back Tom Foley for mayor. And it's with honor and great respect that I have for Tom and what he's done for the citizens of Atlantic City and what he's meant not only to the fire department, but for everybody that he's touched over the last 30 plus years. Tomorrow is a very, very big day for Atlantic City. And I would ask you to really think about the condition of the city, our infrastructure, the roads, the flooding, our businesses, safety, the cleanliness. Think about where we are going the next 4 years. Why is it that we can go 2 miles south of the island and that we offer something different than we do here in this resort? We need your vote tomorrow, column C, in order to restore integrity back in the mayor's office and lead us in a better direction over the next 4 years. I'm proud to endorse my friend, Tom Foley.
John, first of all, thank you to the bravest, is what I call the firefighters of this great nation, especially my brothers and sisters of Local 198, the IAFF, and also New Jersey FMBA, and I'm proud to say Local 8, which are back to Local 8. I think it's fantastic. This is quite an honor, to be looked at by your peers, and this is what I want to do for Atlantic City. I fought very hard for this town, and unfortunately was put out on disability, as you said, and lost my father in this town in the line of duty. So I believe in the fire department, and I believe in this city. The city's in shambles. We're going to make this city move ahead, and our slogan is "Fix It with Foley." We have a tremendous team, and our team is Suel Ahmed, Aaron Carrington, and Shamika Harvey Cotman. Please, we need your help tomorrow, which is June the 8th, column C, all the way. I want to thank you again, John. Thank everybody out there in Atlantic City. Let's fix it with Foley.